guys, welcome to the Stealthy Crafter. I'm Jessica and today we are doing a Wip Chat. If you're new here and you don't know what Wip stands for, it stands for work in progress. And what that normally means is that you can bring out your own projects or whips or anything that you like to do, or you could just sit on the couch, do absolutely nothing, while you just listen to me ramble about what's been going on in my week. I hope you guys are doing well. Last week has been, it's been like a weird week. That's all I gotta say. It's been an uninteresting week, but it's been a weird week. So basically, it just feels like the kids are not in school at all. And I'll talk about this, about everything that's been going on. So, oh my goodness. So I been doing well. Been dealing with the fact that I am now. Oh, I should probably tell you guys what I'm working on. You saw me kit up the Serafina by Micah Jelena last week, and now I'm working on it, and I'm still on the first row, guys. But yeah, this is what she looks like right now. We'll definitely talk about how I am feeling about this kit in a little bit as well, or maybe we'll go over it first before I'll start talking about what's been going on during the week and everything. But yeah. We got Serafina. Let me see. I don't remember how big this one is. Let's see. It is 73 by 55 centimeters or 28.7 by 21.6 inches. So yeah, this one, I've been working for the Fairy Tales and Folklore event that is going on in the month of February. And this has been slow going. So yeah, I think I'll talk about this. I'll definitely talk about this one before we go anything. Let's go into diamond painting stuff, all right? So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, I've been working on this, and it has been, I don't know if it's just an older kit or what, but there's some things about it that reminds me of Sweet Tooth that I worked back in October. And yeah, I liked Sweet Tooth, but if you guys kind of remember, that thing was a confetti slog at times. I was just, having a hard time with it, but overall I enjoyed the look of it. There were color blocking sections. I don't know if it's just this row, but there's been a few times where it's taken me all day, and I mean all day, to finish a section. And I've just been just kind of avoiding it. I've been just kind of ignoring it and just been like, I don't want to work on this. This doesn't bring me any joy. And I don't know if it's just the fact that there's been, let me move this. So there's a lot of confetti. And I'm working on a 6th placer right now. So I jumped up to a 6th placer for this, and I think I made a big mistake doing so. Because there's just not a lot of areas where I could comfortably 6th place. I mean, we got this area right here, this that's black, but that's not really common everywhere. It's just a lot of line blocking with the black outlines, and then it's just 2s and 3s everywhere. And I'm just it's just taking so long. And I love how it looks. I'm working on the fairy wing right here, over here, and it looks beautiful. But I don't know if it's just a mental block I got or what. I cannot seem to really work on this. And it's just been killing me. I've been avoiding it. I told myself that I was going to work one row of this, and then I'll work one row of the mystery. And I finished the mystery, I finished the mystery right around my birthday, and started working on this, no, not right around my birthday. I started working on this a few days ago, and it's just taken forever. I think there was one day I got 2 sections done. And then it was 1, 2, 3. And I'm just I can't. I really can't. And I don't know what it is about it. I just don't know. And normally with other people who are dealing with this is what I would tell other people. I would be if it's not giving you joy, put it away, find something else to do. You know, I would tell that to everyone else. I am a big advocate of that. I'm just not really good at following my own advice. As a lot of people have noticed, there's times when I do give good advice, I just don't follow it. And this is going to be one of those times, and it's just because I'm stubborn and I'm going to push through it because in my brain it's just like I don't like incomplete ones. Like with Carlac, and then like the Alphonse Mucha painting that I had last year, I kind of had to push through the Alphonse one because that one, oh my god, that one, and that one was around too. Maybe it's something about older style rounds. Maybe it's that. If that's the case, oh man, I got a lot of old rounds. But no, I am going to push through. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to get through this. I have a feeling like if I can just get through this first row, I feel like it's just a little bit of a hump that I just got to get over with, and I will be able to push through. I'm not going to work on my mystery after this row. That's for sure. I am going to actually push myself to do another row, and then I'm going to go back to my mystery and get that worked on, because as much as I want to get my mystery done, because I really do, I also want to get this one done in the month of February, so that way I can actually start working on Dragon's Door, which I have. That's why I didn't work on this right away. I was kitting up Dragon's Door, and that one took a little bit of time with everything. And I've been organizing upstairs and trying to straighten up some stuff around my diamond painting area. So it's been kind of like that for a bit. But yeah, then, you know, we had Valentine's, you know, that Valentine's fairy that came out, what was it, a few weeks ago. Still waiting for that to get shipped. And then, I broke my no-buy. I used points, okay? I did use points, but I broke my no-buy, and I couldn't help it. And I really am mad at myself because it wasn't, I wanted to get Cloud Hoodie by Yume Arts, but I kind of held off on getting her. But anyway, let's see. Lena over at Library of Diamonds, she did her month in review. And I did my month in review, so it's already up. So if you are interested in watching that, go right ahead. But anyway, I was watching her month in review, and you know, seeing her completions for the month. And she got me, guys. Like, so there was a diamond painting. I was so mad. I didn't buy. I don't know what happened. I know it was more of I lost track of time, and something happened where I just could not get this diamond painting. But it was Milk Box Vending Machine in Fuji. And when she finished it, it looked so pretty. I'm like, oh my god, this jumped up to my must-have. I need this. And I was like, and I said so as much, like, in her on her video, like, how much I'm like, I need this. This is I need. And what was funny is I commented on that video, right? That same day, restocks happened. Okay. Restocks happened that night, right? And I got tagged by someone, not her. I got tagged by someone else saying that it was in stock, because I had a pin thing on my on the Discord that I'm in. I had like, please pin me if this comes in. And the funny thing was, Lena said, I was just about to tag you as well, because of my comment that I left on her channel. And it's just like, oh, everyone's thinking of me. Oh. So I got it. It was a little stressful, because I was like, you going through the app, and the app's so unreliable. But yeah, I went through the app, used my points, got it. I'm like, yes, it's shipped, so it's coming, and I'm happy. And it was just like one of those things where it's like, it's been on my wish list, and I've been waiting for it to restock. And I looked at it like this way, because not only did Milkbox Vending Machine restocked, also cosmic potions, and I am trying to be a bit more choosier, a bit more pickier about my things. I love Cloud Hoodie. I love Milk Box Vending Machine and Fuji. And I also love Cosmic Potions. Those things I want. But I had to be choosy because I couldn't just get all three just because I want it. I made an executive decision of what would be more likely to get archived and what would be more likely to, be restocked again in the future. And I'm hoping I made the right choice. I feel like yes, Milkbox will probably get restocked again, but I didn't want to take that risk. I'm like, would I be devastated if this gets discontinued the very next day after it's sold out? And I said yes. So I bought that. That's why I bought it. And I knew I was gonna that was something. I'm mad because Cloud Hoodie is now sold out because I almost broke down the other day. And was like, well, maybe I can get Cloud Hoodie in Cosmic Potions. And I'm glad that Cloud Hoodie already got out of stock because man, my willpower was weak that day. So it's just like, I couldn't justify buying one. I would justify myself buying two at once. So I was like, okay, it's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay. I was mad at the time that Cloud Hoodie was out of stock. I was like, it'll restock. It's a U-mate. They will restock. It will restock. At least I hope they will restock. So yeah, that has been my, it wasn't drama, but like my exciting diamond painting adventure that I've been having. Plus, we got Diamond Delights. She's gonna have a release this Friday, and she has so many good releases coming out. Like, guys, she has like 6 things, and I want all 6, but I can't have all 6, and as much as I want to buy, there may be a chance that I'm gonna just have to not have anything this time around and wait for a restock. That's what I'm gonna have to tell myself, and I don't like that. But I'm trying to exert willpower. I'm trying to be better about my purchasing. But there's three that I want over at her. That's coming out on Friday. I want so bad. Oh well, it'll happen. One day I win the lottery, and you guys only know is because I will get everything on my wish list. That's the only way you guys will know. It's like all of a sudden I have storage for my diamond paintings. I will have everything that I want from diamond painting wise. It'll never happen, but a girl can dream. A girl can dream. If you do hear skittering, I heard movement and stuff about a minute or two ago. That are my 2 kitties. They are making a ruckus like always, but they are delight. They have a brand new toy, and they're kind of patrolling the area trying to find it because I put it up because we are doing a Wip Chat. I just could not have the noise going on while I'm trying to talk to you guys. It would drive me insane. So I saw Alyssa over at Mean Carts and Crafts. She bought a new toy for her kittens, and it looked like a door hanging toy. And I'm like, that is a good idea. So I went on Amazon and looked for something similar, and I found this one where I could just hang over the door. But unfortunately, I didn't take into account that my door is like really wide, like the office door here, like the opening. It's really wide. So it doesn't really fit well, so we have to put it on the actual door instead, and have them just kind of bat at it from there. So they've been playing with this stretchy toy, and the thing is, I can change it out from mousy, it's right now it's a mousy, but I could change it to like other type of type things that they love. There's like one that has catnip, but I'm like, well, we gotta put that away. You guys are still under 1. I am very adamant about not giving them any catnip until after they turn 1. That's what I was reading, and no shame if you do. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, but it's just like, I'm trying my best not to give them. They got catnip one time by accident, and that was like during their Christmas present when when I was opening up their gifts to put into their Christmas stocking, and I was like, okay, well, that was a one-time thing. Merry Christmas, that kind of thing. But I put it up immediately. but but yeah, I'm wait until they hit one, and then my oldest, she's like, and then you're going to give it to them on their birthday. I'm like, no, they're not going to have it right on their birthday. They'll have it sometime after their birthday. Oh my goodness, this kid. but but yeah, just some of that going on. But yeah, they love that toy, but it just makes so much ruckus because they pull it and then it smacks up against the door, and the door is like literally right behind me. So yeah, you guys probably also see that I am not wearing nail polish, which is a travesty on for me. For most of you guys who are like, who cares? But I love nail polish. I put nail polish. I like change my nail color every week. I have a huge collection of nail polish, and yeah, I'll blame my husband. No, I'm kidding. No. So my nails, they were, the nail polish was kind of chipping, and I was like, dang it, my nails are chipping. I'm gonna have to go and redo them this weekend. And my husband's like, oh, well, guess what's coming in? And he orders Holo Taco for me whenever there's a new collection, a new release. He'll buy the latest thing. I know I'm lucky. Not a humble brag. I know I'm lucky. I'm really happy about the fact that he likes to spoil me like that. I mean, even though when we're having trouble, he'll still do something small like that for me. So and it's kind of I don't know what it's called, but it's just like, I still don't expect him to buy me the nail polish, and it's always a pleasant surprise when he does, even though he tells me that I shouldn't be surprised by this point, but it's still like gives me all the warm, cuddly feelings kind of thing that he thinks of me. But yeah, speaking of warm and cuddly, it was supposed to be like the Valentine's type collection that came out, and he was all like, oh, it's coming out, your package should be here Friday. I'm like, okay, I'll take my nail polish off Friday. So that's what I did. I took my nail polish off, waiting for this thing. So it's like, okay, it didn't come, and it's not coming until later on today. And I didn't feel like I wanted to put on the new nail polish, and I didn't want to like put on a different color and then like go around and then put on the new one, especially since I won't be able to really wear nail polish around my I have a procedure coming up, nothing too serious, and I'm not allowed to wear nail polish during it. So I gotta be like all I'm getting like, it's an endoscopy and stuff like that, so nothing concerning, but yeah, it's just gotta not wear nail polish, and it's coming up like literally next week for me. So but I was just like, okay, well, I will be able to wear it today, so it's supposed to come in today, and I'm going to have it for a week. So at least I can probably do like an unboxing or something with it, I guess. I don't know. But it's the Valentine's collection, and Valentine's is this week, and I would feel weird wearing some Valentine's related stuff like a week or two after the whole thing, but you know, at the same time, who cares, right? So but yeah, that's why my nails are naked, as I would say. I feel I try to shape them and make them look at least somewhat nice, but they are stained by the fact that I always put so much different nail colors and stuff. It's so weird, like when I was going through a time period where I couldn't wear nail polish for about 6 months. It was so weird to see like the staining go, because your nails grow and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden I had like natural nail color again. It was so weird to see that, and then like I ruined it within 3 months because I was like, ooh, time to paint my nails every week. But yeah, it doesn't hurt the nails and everything. It's literally like I use nail polishes that's supposed to be safe and stuff, like chemical safe, and got less chemicals and stuff, things like that. So So yeah, anyway, after all that spiel, so we got through some diamond painting talk. And we're talking about like how this has definitely felt like a chore, and I'm trying to get through it. Some things I've been doing with when I'm diamond painting, it's like my husband will come by because I would be diamond painting, and I'm just diamond painting the same color 40 minutes later. And the reason why is I have my phone. I would show you how I would do it, but my phone's literally recording. But I would be like holding my phone like this way and just scrolling. And he goes, "Are you diamond painting still?" I'm like, "Mm-hmm." And he goes, "You haven't really placed a drill down in about 40 minutes." I'm like, "I'm still diamond painting." But yeah, oh, hi, Rigel. um, but yeah, some other things I have also been doing is, I started doing my 100-day challenge, but not for diamond painting. Let me see if I can pull this out without knocking stuff around. Okay, so I decided to work on my cross stitch, and I'll bring it out here for you guys. So I've gotten 8 days. Today I haven't done anything today, but I've gotten 8 days done so far. Now I didn't do this entire thing in 8 days because this flower was up, but it's like the inside here I worked on. All this greenery over here I worked on, the birds right here, and then all the darker purple right here is stuff that I've been doing. So my thing is I've been doing like 100 stitches. That's my goal. I want to hit 100 stitches a day. But there's been days where I can do, if I feel like I can do more. So like there's times where it's like I do 200, 300, if I feel like I can do it, I do it. And it's been happening a lot because I don't want to work on this. But yesterday I actually did only 100 stitches. One of the reasons for that was I got a standing desk for my birthday. And my husband was going to put it together for me yesterday, and then it was going to get put into this room and everything. But I told him to, take a break because we had to do some stuff this weekend. But which is another reason why I didn't want to do my nails, because whenever I do a lot of crazy, heavy chore work and stuff, I hear someone knocking stuff over. Let me turn around. Nova. All right, well, I'm going to keep an eye on her just in case. But okay, where was I? Well, I just literally was they got the zoomies again. Let's see. Goodness gracious. Trying to think about what I was going to say. Oh yeah, heavy chore work and stuff like that. I tend to break my nails. I tend to chip them anyway, so it was probably a good thing I didn't do my nails on Friday. So, but we didn't really do that. I gave them a break. I said nah, and I didn't have to go and clean off my desk because that is going to be. I already started straightening up my desk, and it's already just a problem. Oh man. But one of the reasons why I just gave him a break from everything was, so a few weekends ago, last weekend was my birthday, right? We decided to hold off my birthday plans, and then the weekend prior was my daughter's birthday, my oldest. She just turned 14, and she was with the ice storm that happened on her weekend, we decided, okay, you can just do it on my birthday weekend. And then we had the snowstorm, so it's like, okay, we'll do it the weekend after that for you. So she got to do her birthday party plans. She invited her friend. They went out to a bowling arcade area together, and then she wanted to go eat out at sushi, but this one restaurant that she wanted to was had really bad reviews. They used to be really good, but their reviews started going downhill. And then she's all like, I want to go hot pot. And I'm just like, that's a bit further away. She's never tried hot pot, but she's been hearing me and my husband talk and rave about it. And so she wanted to try it, and I was just like, you really want to do that with a picky eater? She's not the picky eater, but her BFF is. but she wanted to do that. So my husband was, she's, he's basically went like, yeah, it's her birthday, he wants to try and make things fair and give her a good birthday and stuff. But it's just like, okay, I'll try not to be a party pooper, but okay. But they apparently had a blast. But it was just such a long evening for him that I was just like, they came home really late because they had to drop off her friend and everything as well. So I was just like, I'm giving him a break. He doesn't need to he doesn't need to go and do all this. So like, I release you. He's like, it wouldn't be a problem. I'm like, I know, but I release you. So we'll probably be putting it together this weekend instead. And I told him, don't worry about my birthday plans. We can just do them some other time. And because we were going to do hot pot for my birthday. And I was like, he's not going to feel like wanting to do hot pot 2 weekends in a row. I'm not going to make him do that. So we're going to do that. Let's see. We're gonna do that on our anniversary next month, most likely. We'll see. No promises, but we'll see. Okay, put that back over there. Yeah. So yeah, and the funny thing is just like we're not really doing anything for Valentine's Day. We never do. Valentine's Day isn't our stick or anything like that. So. Nope. Okay, I almost put that in the wrong spot. Okay, I'm glad I looked over and double checked the symbol. But yeah. Goodness gracious, I'm just doing a lot of ums today. Today's an day. But no, in all seriousness, we don't do Valentine's Day. Our anniversary is literally next month, a month after Valentine's Day, and for us, it's just like, why bother celebrating two things like within a month period? This is the more important thing. Let's celebrate that. So that's pretty much why we don't do Valentine's Day. Now, do we get candy sometimes? Yeah, because I like candy. He does too. What was funny was I saw these cinnamon hearts that he loves and devours was on sale, and I bought him 2 bags. And then of course I bought myself conversation hearts because I love them. And then I noticed that they now have the cherry cordial kisses. I think I mentioned that before, but they have cherry cordial kisses that I only see during Christmas time. They have now for Valentine's Day. You bet your butt I got some of those. So I bought 2 bags for me and stuff like that. So I'm saving them. It is so hard. I got willpower now, but for that, but it's still like once the bag is open, then the willpower is gone. But as long as that bag stays closed, I can ignore it, which is, a lot better than what I used to in the past, where it's just like, the bag's here, I'm going for it. Nope, this time it's like, I can ignore it as long as that bag is closed. So, but it was funny because it's just like, the package came in Saturday, and then I just kind of flung him the candy and went, Happy Valentine's Day, and thank you for my Valentine's Day gift. And he's like, wait, what? And I just showed him my candy as well. I'm like, yeah, you got me candy. I'm like, he goes, oh, how nice of me. I'm like, yeah, how nice of you. So it was like, there's that. Let's see, and what else is going on? Yeah, so, oh man, last week was just, it was a doozy. I got a lot of recording done last week, and then, well, not last week, but last weekend, and then nothing done last week at all. And now, I kind of am struggling, I guess. I'm going to have to figure out how to get a better schedule in or something, but it's more of a, like, I got doctor's appointments coming up for the next week, and I'm not excited about that. But no, in all seriousness, let's see, yeah, last week was just a weird week, and it's going to be a weird week next week too. So with the snow and everything, we had, Monday was a teacher work day, so basically the kids didn't have school, so it didn't count as a snow day. But the roads were still pretty messy out on Tuesday, and they did they did cancel school. Well, made it e-learning, and we canceled my daughter's appointment. She was supposed to have a doctor's appointment. She's actually going today. She's my husband took her to her doctor's appointment, and then let's see what else. It's going to be it's a busy day. It is a crazy busy day today. Let's see what else. And then Wednesday was also an e-learning day, which kind of shocked me. I thought at that point it wouldn't be, but they were saying that some of the roads around our area were still pretty slippery. Like some of the secondary roads were still pretty icy. People were complaining. And I get it, because it sucks not being able to, trying to find childcare, but at the same time, it's just like, you would be mad if something happened to your kid, because, they're like, well, I have to drive in this kind of conditions. Why can't the buses do that? And I'm just like, do you not see the amount of accidents that we are having in our area? That I was just like, you would be really upset if something happened to your kid, and then you would be blaming them for that. Plus, not only were some of the roads messed up, some of the schools were still not able to clear off and have it ready to go for the day, for pick up and drop off. And then the parking areas, like, they were still, like, some areas still had like patches of ice and stuff. So I was like, okay, weird, not weird, it kind of sucks, but understandable. All right, we'll have another e-learning day. And then Thursday was a 2-hour delay. I was like, oh my god. So we had a 2-hour delay. And then Friday was a normal school day. And then we have all this week now. So now we're back to normal school time. But the funny thing is, next week is winter intercession for us. So we have a different school schedule. They changed it 2 years ago now. I kind of like it. People don't. We have a shorter summer, which people don't like, but I do. We have a shorter summer, and now we have an extra break in our year. So the time between the end of school and the start of school is definitely a lot shorter. It's like beginning of August, end of June, not end of June, but end of May kind of thing. Beginning of June is how things are. But yeah, they give us a week of during the winter for called winter intercession. And the kids have a week off, and I like it because that means that the kids are not stuck at home for another week or two dealing with summer, because summer here sucks. It is, the kids don't go outside. They stay inside in the heat of summer. When it gets, right around July, August, the kids don't want to go outside. They don't want to do anything with the heat, and I don't blame them. It's so humid. It's 90%, 97%, 100% humid. I don't want to go outside. And I don't really force them to either when it's right at the hottest points. No, you can stay inside. I try and convince them to go out during the morning and evening hours. But now the kids have started sleeping in. That's kind of harder to do. But yeah, I like the winter intercession because that means that we could try. We haven't done it yet, but that doesn't mean we won't. But I like the idea that we could plan a trip around this time, actually do a little, vacation kind of thing, and go somewhere where the weather's not going to be too hot or too cold. Especially with here, but. But this year it's been just unique where it's been cold. Last year wasn't that cold, I don't think. But yeah, kind of one of my hopes is, and I know it's overrated, but one of my hopes is 1 year I will be able to take the kids to Disney around February. I feel like that's going to be the perfect time weather-wise. Florida's going to be really nice, but it's just so expensive. but I don't stop hoping. Sorry, that came out a little loud. But yeah, I won't stop hoping. One year that will happen. The kids will be adults, but it'll happen. Hey, I went to Disney for the first time when I was 18. I was a senior. That was my first time going to Disney, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. So I mean, and Nicole went. What? Goodness, when she was in 7th grade, and she liked it. She loved it. So, let's see. Next color. Okay, this one. All right, this is the one that I try to put the drills on. But yeah. So yeah, this week is going to be an interesting week. Just trying to play catch up. I think we got interim reports coming in. Oh, I always call it. I always hate that they call it interim reports now. It's to me, it's always mid review or mid 9 weeks review, but it's just like interim. There we go. Interim report. I'm like, okay. So we got that coming. I think it's not the next 9 weeks, is it? Goodness, my sense of time has gone completely. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on this week. We are going to go to Publix for the 3rd time in 4 weeks. We don't normally go to Publix this often, but the twins have a Valentine's party, and we signed up to get cupcakes. And I said, okay, how about we just place an order over at Publix, and that way we'll just pick up cupcakes and they get the really good kind. And my husband's like, that's a great plan. So we're going to be doing that this Thursday, so that way they can do that. I got their Valentine's boxes ordered. I realized even though I did plan ahead and bought them their Valentine's candy and Valentine's card for their classmates, I did not think about getting a box for them to decorate. So I got the box and some things for them to decorate. Most of the stuff came in yesterday, but the boxes did not. So they'll be supposed to be here today. So they'll be able to start decorating that sometime this week, because I think their Valentine's party's this Friday. And then we have a thing happening on Thursday that I will let you guys know about next week, that I gotta wake up but early in the morning for. I'm not excited about that. Let's see. And then, let's see. I have my doctor's appointment tomorrow. I am nervous about this. Like, my doctor's appointment is, tomorrow. And you guys, I know I'm a new driver. So I am going to be having to drive myself to the doctor. Usually my husband's the one that always drives me. My husband wanted to take Nicole to her appointment, so that way I didn't have to have 2 days in a row where I'm panicking. Besides, the drive to Nicole's doctor is a lot longer than mine. So, but yeah, I'm going to see my doctor tomorrow, and I got a list of things that I got to talk to her about, which is going to be fun. I am so curious what she's going to say, because she said that I needed to do physical therapy for my neck, and I was like, okay. And I've been waiting for the phone call to make my appointment, because that's what happened last time when I was told to do physical therapy, and nothing has come through. I looked at my records, nothing shows up that I need to contact them, because that's what they said about my rheumatoid appointment. Speaking about that, that's another thing I'm going to have to talk to her about, is my rheumatoid, because like I said before, like, they tried to schedule me with the same guy that, dismissed me and was, I was just like, I'm not going to go back to him, and they couldn't switch me over to a different office. So I wanted to see if she had any options outside not the network, but her hospital, the hospital area. So, like, because she did recommend it something to see if I had, and told me to go get checked to see if I had insurance for, but that was 2 years ago, And I had more pressing matters, medical wise, to take care of, and that fell off to the side. So I had to focus on one medical issue at a time, and that was like, that kind of had to go off. So, yeah, I'm gonna ask her again because. To see if she had an idea, like if she remembers who she recommended me for, and I'm gonna go and try and contact them instead because, yeah, I do not want to schedule an appointment with that man. I refuse. And then I was gonna ask her if we like wanted to get ahead and start, like doing some blood work, so that way I can start like sending my records over somewhere or something, so that way I have a paper trail and be like, look, this is all my other stuff. So, why did that beep? Okay, anyway. so yeah, just gotta do some of that. I gotta go check to see what's going on over there. But yeah, just, some new, new annoyances, some wish me luck with my driving tomorrow. I mean, like, the video is going to be out, so by that point, like, I'll probably be home by the time I get this video out. But yeah, wish me luck, guys. Probably will treat myself. I think I will treat myself on the way home. Get myself some coffee or something. I don't know. Maybe not. I've been doing a lot better about drinking soda. I cut back my soda intake. I'm trying to drink like one a day. I let my soda creep up again. So I'm gonna definitely go back to drinking more water. So I'm doing that. Let's see. I'm trying to do a little bit better. Trying to take better care of my body. But yeah, I got a lot of doctor's appointments going in. I got like a phone call coming up on the 11th that I have to talk to. Things about like it's like things to prep for my endoscopy and other thing. And let's see. So I just, lots of doctor stuff. Ugh. Not fun. My husband told me, can you tell your body to stop breaking down? I'm like, I wish I could. I've been trying to, and it doesn't listen. It really doesn't. It's like, meh. Poo-poo. I'm like, dang it. Listen to me. Stop it. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know what else is going on this week. Anything. Like, I know that we got a very busy day today, especially with Nicole's appointment, and then we gotta rush home, and I don't know if my husband's going to be picking me up after they are done with their doctor's appointment, but yeah, he's going to be rushing home, and we got goodness, I forgot what it's called, but it's an important meeting that Nicole has. It was supposed to be scheduled around her birthday, actually, at the school, and then with all these storms and stuff, it got kind of pushed aside. They didn't really didn't really ask us if it was okay for these appointments. Like, they just said, hey, we need you to come at this school at this time, basically be there, or don't. And it's like, it's supposed to be about my kids' high school, career, placement, path, and then they said because of the storms, they are rescheduling it, and it's going to be the same time, but at this day. I'm like, man, people are not going to be happy about having to figure out how to schedule this in. I'm like, they should have like tried to schedule it with folks, but nope, they didn't. So we gotta rush home to do a 15-minute meeting because Nicole doesn't want to do band anymore, which makes me sad, but I understand. But I really want her to do band, but I can't force that on her. But she wants to work on track, and then of course one of the reasons why she has a doctor's appointment is to also have a physical. She has track today. She has mandatory track. So basically, we're going to drop her off. She's only going to have 1 hour of school, if that, today. And then she has track. Oh my goodness. And then it's just like, luckily there's no jazz band practice for her, because she's still in band for the year. She just doesn't want to join band for high school. So she's still, she normally would have jazz band, but no jazz band practice this week. So which is a good thing probably as we're trying to get things back to normal. But it's just that it's just, oh my goodness, it's a lot for one day, and I feel bad for my husband because he has to take today off, and then he's gonna have to take one day off next week for me. Since I have to go, under anesthesia and stuff. So it's like, that's going to be fun. The kids are going to be like, oh no. Don't worry, guys. I will not buy trays while I am waking up like before. Although, to be fair, that wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault, guys. But anyway. Let's see, what else? What else has been going on? Like I said, it's been a very uneventful week. We've been just kind of like stuck at home. The kids got to play outside a little bit more when we still had snow. We still had snow on Monday, and they got to run out and play. They had so much fun on Monday. Like, it was the perfect time, to be honest. Monday, because Sunday was let's see, Sunday it was still snowing. Let's see. Was it still snowing? I don't remember. But yeah, one of the days it was still like snowing, and then Monday was like, it was either Sunday or Monday was when it was the perfect time. But they had a lot of fun, and then one of the days it just started becoming ick. It just got so slushy and mushy. We had rain at one point. We actually had rain, and that helped wash away some more of the snow on. Goodness. I think it was like like right around Thursday was like the rain started coming in, so the driveway was clear. We were able to move. But yeah, we just we had a lot of fun. The kids enjoyed themselves. I'm still a little salty about the snowman incident. If you guys didn't listen to my last week's Wip Chat, some jerk kids knocked over my kid's snowman that they worked on and had no remorse for. And I'm still a little salty about that, but you can't keep holding on to grudges, although there's times when I do. But we're only human. But it's just like, still, it's just like, dang it, stop being a jerk, kid. Stop it. If only people would listen. If only my body would listen. If only anything would listen. Let's see, I did miss a couple of those colors. I'm going to have to go back for that. Okay. Let's see, what else? It's not a full hour, but that's okay. I think I can cut it short, especially since I got to focus on this and I got to start getting ready and looking for things. I told my husband I would look for a certain document while he and Nicole was out, so probably should wrap this up, to be honest. Let's see. Oh, hi, Rigel. Who's a cutie patootie? Oh, we're playing with a twist tie. Let me put my foot over there so he doesn't keep playing with it. I'm sorry, but you can't play with twist ties. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, the kids have asked for sleepovers because we do have winter intercession next week, so we are being bombarded with sleepover requests. We're probably gonna do that. So. Yeah, like, we're gonna start prepping for that. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be quite a week. Maybe I should probably, this week, I should probably try and get as many videos in, because I don't know if I can get as many videos next week with the kids home. It is so hard to record when they are around, especially since they're older. You'd think things would get easier as they get older. No, they just get louder. You don't know how. Like, how do 10-year-olds and a 14-year-old get louder? But they do. And the funny thing is, the 14-year-old claims she isn't loud, and complains about how loud her siblings are. But then when she's around, she's louder than the others. Explain that to me. It's so funny. But and we got one more thing that we got to do. So we finally found a place to do an alteration on Nicole's semi-formal dress. So her dress came in during, I think, the ice storm, and the zipper was just so messed up, and she had her heart set on this dress this dress in its color, because we could have gotten her the same dress type, but and she would have been okay with it being like periwinkle or red, but she was really had her heart set on this emerald color, and I was just like, yeah, let's do this. Let's go find someone. It's just a zipper. Like, if I really had to, I would have tried and figure it out, but I didn't want to ruin her dress, you know what I mean? Like, just because I have some skills, I don't have a lot of sewing skills. Like, I do have a sewing machine, but they're not like, my skills are not that up there. They know how to sew a mask and other small things, but like a zipper, like taking apart a zipper and then fixing it, because the alterations lady, she was sweet. She thinks that she can fix the zipper without having to replace it, but if she did, she asked us to give her a week just in case she does have to replace it to get a similar color to match the dress. So we'll see this Friday if how that dress will come out. Like, cross your fingers, guys, because I know Nicole's been really wanting her dress worked on. Oh, and then one other thing. So some of my friends have been doing rock tumbling and stuff, and I promised Jaina that we were gonna work on her rock tumbler, because we bought her a rock tumbler a few years ago for her birthday. And we never got to have it set up. And I asked her, I'm like, are you still interested in gemstones and rocks and stuff? Because she was literally a month ago, but you gotta ask. And she goes, yeah. I'm like, okay, I gotta dig out your tumbler for, that's somewhere in the garage. One of the reasons why we didn't work on it was like, it needs to be run continuously, and we didn't have a spot where it could run continuously without waking someone up because it's so loud, and we couldn't just put it in the backyard. So in the garage, we didn't have an outlet available for the garage. We do now, finally. But yeah, just like, now I gotta go and find this tumbler. We're gonna set it up in the garage, and that way she can have her rock tumbling dreams, and then I can join in with my friends. So I still gotta find where it is. I don't know where we put it. I know we put it somewhere, but we gotta clean out the garage anyway. We gotta throw away boxes, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, you guys did help me work on this a lot more. I got a lot more done on this section than I have done on previous sections in the same amount of time, guys. I thank you. I know that I had a lot of this week for this week. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I didn't write the notes down. That's my problem. Rachel, you almost fell down. There we go with the ums again. So yeah, I'm gonna probably cut it off here. Go find the document my husband asked me to. Try and finish this up so that way I have a decent thumbnail for tomorrow. So that way it's not still like this way. Have it at least filled in for when I take my thumbnail. So do that. I got dinner to start prepping for tonight. I'm gonna make sausage gnocchi soup. So the kids. 2 of the 3 kids like that. Nicole will pick out the gnocchi, so she will, at least we'll got that. So, and I'm going to try and make it less spicy because they don't like how spicy it is. I do Italian sausage, I get like mild to hot. Oh, we have the hiccups! It's so cute to see a cat with hiccups. I was like, oh, the poor baby. Anyway. I am rambling and I'm going off tangent, but yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in next video. Bye!